Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, Claire. I just kind of wanted to get on here and talk about Wendy Williams. There was this video she put out yesterday on her IG pretty much talking about Wells Fargo and how they have this guardianship over her, and that there's this guy, Robbie or something, who was using her American Express card, got a lawyer, and is now trying to stop Wendy, I guess, getting her own money and being able to function the way that she wants to, and put her under some type of guardianship. So it's just like, what the fuck is going on? And in this video, she seems kind of spacey. She says that she's well. She looks physically well and everything like that. She looks great, you know. But it just seemed like she was a little bit spacey. It seemed like she was a little scared. She kept twisting her hair and stuff like that. And sometimes that's a nervous thing, like a nervous fidget, or anxiety and stuff. I know I find myself doing that sometimes too. But she kept doing this with her hair, and then she would also put her face in her shirt. And it just looked a little strange. I don't know, the way she was talking and the look in her eyes. I am going to clip it after this, but I'm just really concerned. And it's crazy because she's saying Wells Fargo has put this stopper on her money and not able to get her money and get her hands on it and whatnot. And I'm just like, how does a bank have control over your money? Does it get to a point when you have so much money where and you're invested in a bank so much, you have so much of your funds with them that they can kind of control how you do things? I have never in my life understood, I don't understand how Wells Fargo can stop Wendy from getting her own money. That's I really, really don't get it. And with these celebrities and stuff, they have all this money, and it seems sometimes they just kind of don't want to deal with it on some ends, and so they're kind of detached from what's going on with it. And then when they actually are in a situation, they start finding out all this stuff. So I just want to take Wells Fargo, Wendy Williams, because it's not making sense to me. This is page 6. Wendy Williams demands money from Wells Fargo and BLASTS no good manager. Okay, this was from yesterday. So let's see. Wendy Williams wants her money and wants everyone to know that it's not fair that Wells Fargo is keeping it from her. Okay, but how? It doesn't make sense. Then they're talking about what she was saying in her video that I'm going to clip at the end of this. And you guys will see how she was talking. She says that she's been asking questions of Lori Scheller and has gotten no response about her money. Scheller is Williams' former financial advisor, who allegedly led Wells Fargo to freeze the talk show host account after claiming she was of unsound mind to handle her affairs. That is really fucked up. You could be somebody and I guess have a breakdown, and all of a sudden some person can just come and tell people, just stop you from having access from your hard-earned money. What we have seen happen to Britney Spears, what we saw happen to Amanda Bynes, and I believe she's getting out of that conservatorship now, which is great. And so now they're calling this thing with Wendy and Wells Fargo as a guardianship. And it's just she's a grown-ass 57-year-old woman. Wendy has been through it, y'all. Wendy has a history. Wendy has been out there. If she's been able to manage herself and do what she's done and get to the point where she is as a syndicated talk show host, then she's fine. And I don't think that's fair that you could just go and completely control somebody's life and hard-earned money. That makes no sense to me. And Wells Fargo in itself is just shady shit. Like, they just do shady business with like minorities and stuff like that. And I had Wells Fargo for years, and once I started finding that out, like, way too many lawsuits were coming out, way too many, like, I'm like, why are you the only bank that I'm hearing this about consistently? Like, no, I'm done with you. So I switched to Capital One, and I'll never look back. But yeah, this is just really sad that a bank and a former financial advisor can just say, oh yeah, Wendy can't get in touch with her money anymore because we deem her of unsound mind. And I wonder if they have like a power of attorney over her or something, so that like they can move and do business on her behalf. Like, I don't exactly know how that works. Like, that doesn't make sense. And Wendy has been sick, so I guess they've experienced things that make her feel like she's not in sound mind. I mean, on the video that I'll clip at the end, you guys can have your own opinions on it, but it just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right. And Wendy in the video seems scared. She seems concerned. It's not like she's screaming or anything, or doesn't seem mad per se. It's concerning all the way around. So I want to know what you guys think about this whole Wendy situation. How the hell does a bank get to freeze your money because they deem you of unsound mind? Like, how does that even work? If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below. But that is it for today. I will see you guys in another video, and take care for now. Bye-bye.
I've been asking questions about my money. And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori Schiller has got no response regarding my money. I want my money. This is not fair. And Wells Fargo has no questions and answers with regarding my money. This is not fair. And Lori Schiller and Wells Fargo have this guardianship petition about keeping me away from my money. This is not right. And you know this is not fair. And this guy named Bernie Young, I know for a fact that Bernie Young used my American Express card to hire an attorney to file a petition against me. That was done with my American Express card. Bernie Young, you're no good. And this is not fair at all, you know? And then there's this person, a former doctor, okay, had medical information about me that I never even got. It was sent over to Lori Schiller. So I haven't gotten the stuff. I fired the doctor. And again, all I want to know is, where is my money? This is not right. And certainly, this is not fair. This is not fair. You know, Wells Fargo has used all this stuff to create the guardianship over me. This is not...